Welcome back to the channel. Today we're with Genesis, the premium end of Hyundai and Kia, and specifically the GV60, which is our first fully electric offering from the ground up. It's on that eGMP platform, which is the same as the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 and Kia EV6, EV9. So it's taking the best of all that bit and putting a premium spin on it. We're going to have a look around the outside, the inside, and then take it out for the drive. Let's get into it. So as mentioned on the intro, Genesis is the premium brand for Hyundai and Kia, and this is the GV60. It's first ever fully electric, so based on that eGMP platform. It's taken that styling, split double headlamp, same as its 70 GV70, G70 electrified, etc, etc. They all look like that, but this one has much more rounded front. Got that Genesis badging, very reminiscent of Bentley, with that connection with the designer that used to work with Bentley but now works with Genesis. And you've got some V's, and you'll start to see a lot more of these V's going on. You've got that hatch work that you'll start to see across a lot of Genesis as well. You've got some air curtaining going on. You've got your adaptive cruise control sensor down here, and you've got the active air cooling for the battery. Parking sensors front to rear, 360-degree camera in that V as well. This is the mint color. I think it comes in 7 or 8 different colors, and this is the Sport Plus version. So it's all-wheel drive, all the power. It's got the 21-inch wheels, and these are on Michelin Pilot's Pilot Sports, apologies, and it's 245s, 40s, 21s with those lime green painted calipers. Nice. It's got that kind of coppery silver scuff guard around the SUV looking, although it's kind of a sport coupe, not really SUV, kind of sits in between. It's actually slightly shorter than, I'm going to throw this key in here. Here's the key. It also has remote park assist, which I've already had on my channel, that you can drive it forward or drive it back. I'll just throw this in here. But it's actually shorter than the EV6 and the Ioniq 5. So it's a little bit more B-segment SUV than the Ioniq 5, but I think it's around the same height. But down along the side, you've got that kind of coppery silver cladding around the wheels. And then you've got some interesting design down along the bottom here. That silver with the gloss black stripe that goes all the way along. You've got those pop-out door handles, very similar to Ioniq 5, gloss black B-pillar. In the B-pillar you've got face unlock, and so you just touch the door handles and it'll actually recognize your face. This kind of lights up. Actually no, the key's in it there now, so I won't be able to do it. You've got gloss black A-pillar, so it has that real visor effect on the windscreen. Body coloured door mirrors with the gloss black in underneath with the indicator, 360-degree camera, and they retract as well. This one has the optional sunroof, gloss black, bit of chrome along the top of the windscreen, all the way along the top of the windows, and then down here kind of comes into this weird another V. Let me know in the comment what you think. Powered charging flap, 11 kilowatt on AC, 233. It's got 800 volt architecture, so it's going to go 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. And you've got your indicator as to how full the battery is or not. That closes down then as well. And you've got your shark fin aerial at the top. So you've got your coupe roofline, and this spoiler splits the back window. Your twin rear tail lamps, your Genesis written out here, then your GV60, and then the boot down in underneath here. It'll be a bit low for me. 430 odd litres in the boot, not bad. 60-40 split, and you've got some bits and pieces in underneath. You've got your AC charging, you've got your charging type 2 cable, you've got vehicle to load. So you've got your adapter there that fits in the charging port. You also have a socket in underneath the rear bench. So this adapter fits in and then turns into the socket from your charging port. Let me close this up one-handed. Also in the boot you have 12 volt over here. And you have the ability then to open or unlock and lock the actual charging port there. Yeah, not bad. Up here you've got close, but also close and lock, what some people like. It does have the ability to tow as well, 1600 kgs. I like it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, something different on the road. There is a Frunk. In the rear wheel drive it is 50 odd litres, 53 litres. In the front wheel drive, sorry, in the all wheel drive, it is 20 litres. So probably just enough to carry your charging cable. And the latch is there. And then you can see a bit of a Frunk. Nice. Let's sit in the rear. So in the rear, you've got your blinds, Bang & Olufsen speaker in this. You've got your very Hyundai Ioniq 5. You've got 3 heated seats. You've got a cup holder. You've got your locking, central locking, and you've got the window down and a small-ish pocket, your Bang & Olufsen underneath. Genesis sill plate. This is the Napa, this is the blue, the navy, Napa leather. Comes in white and also comes in black. 2 Isofix in the rear. Totally flat floor. Yeah. So that's seat set for me. Some space in underneath. Plenty, not plenty, but some knee room as well. You've got your magazine holder. Over here you have your, in the B pillar, you've got 2 USB Type-Cs in the center console, some storage, net storage down here that kind of goes halfway, but you can also access more at the top. You've got the ability to move the seat forward on the passenger side down here. And then headroom up here. And so what they've done is they've curved it out, so I have space, and then it dips down here, and then you've got your sunroof with your dual blind. Move that camera forward. That splits in the middle, front and back. This gorgeous Genesis touches here, just top quality, really nice. And that's that Alcantara microfiber in the seat, and the headliner and the B pillars and the C pillars, pillars. Then in the driver's seat, let's turn this on. Party trick down here, this crystal ball, once you turn it on, spins around. They call it a safety feature, and so that's to do with wipers and everything going here, whatever's going on. 2-spoke steering wheel, and this one is the boost. You can see that lime green. You can also see that lime green in the stitching as well in this navy interior. Look at the size of these lovely big buttons. And so you've got your adaptive cruise control, etc. And you can have a shortcut button here, the circle. On this side, you've got the star. So again, we've seen this across Hyundai and Kia. You've got your drive modes. So this is normal, eco, and sport. You've got a touch sensitive button here. You've got your regenerative braking paddles that we're going to talk about. You've got your lights and indicators on this side, and on this side then you've got your wipers. 10.25 inch screen behind the driver, nice and simple and clear to read. And then over here you have your 12.3 inch nice big tiles, so it's touch, but you also have the ability of using this as the touch screen, and you have the ability of the turning knob version of it as well. So lots of different ways of controlling it. Over my right knee is the handbrake, the ability to open the boot, your traction control off, and your light level. You've got a head-up display unit in this as well. Interestingly, on the door, this really beautiful way of adjusting the door mirrors. So that's the neutral position, left mirror, right mirror, and you can retract them as well. Little circular door handle. So you've got soft touch, that lime green performance. You've got some beautiful Alcantara, and then look at this gorgeous knurling. But it's not knurling, it's kind of like metallic weave is how I'd call it. So it's on that as well. And it's up here. And it's down here. And you don't have any gloss black, it's gorgeous. And so you've got your presets 1 and 2 up here. You've got a lovely handle You've got this going on, and then you got your central lock-in, your 4 window controls, and the window lock on it, and you kind of got this, I don't know what you'd call it design-wise, it's like a metallic etched, yeah, lovely, good sized door bin as well. Down underneath then, you have your HVAC unit that's permanently here, like proper buttons, front and rear demister, some shortcut navigations down underneath here, your start stop button here, more of that metallic knurling on the vent. Yeah, gorgeous. You've got your 2 USB Type-Cs, one for USB, one for charging, and your 12 volt. Down there, some storage. One downside at the moment is it's still wired Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, but I believe the next generations come along that might get updated. You've got your volume button here, back home menu, tuning, and that's your fingerprint reader. So again, you don't need your key. You've got your face unlock and you've got your fingerprint to start. You can also do that via PIN. You've got your selector, either touch or rotary, and then you've got your mode selector, reverse, neutral, drive, park. So in reverse, let's show you what's up here. You also have the 360-degree camera, and so you can spin that all the way down. It'd be nice if that was the color of the car. And then park. And then you've got your heated and cooled seats, 3-stage, heated steering wheel, automatic hold, your cameras, your parking sensors, and then for the passenger, your Qi wireless charging pad and a little charging cubby. In underneath then you have that other charging. I have to get out because I'm too long. Whoop. Down there. The other side of that, there's a little partition in the middle of it there. So plenty of cubby and storage spaces. There's even a secret one in underneath here. It's like a sunglass holder. And then like Ioniq 5 Gen 1, you've got a drawer. That soft touch leather with that luminous lime green. And that, yeah. And the sunroof that I talked about. And that split in the middle. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I've got my cooled seats on. I've got my air conditioning on. It's still hot outside. Temperature wise, I don't know where it says the temperature on here, but let me spin you around so I can talk through some of the other stats. No rear wiper is actually something. Let me close that up again so we're saving some heat. Prices in the UK, 54,000 starting for the GV60, and the Sport Plus that we're in today is 67 without the optional extra packs. Is it coming to Ireland? I don't know. A lot of my viewers are in the United Kingdom, so I said I'd do a review on it. So the all-wheel drive is 360 kilowatt across both axles, giving you 490 brake horsepower, 0 to 100 in 4 seconds with the boost mode, which is on this, and a torque of 700 Newton meters. It's got 17 speaker Bang & Olufsen system, that 432 litre trunk or boot. Yeah, so it comes in 3 different versions. The Premium, which is the rear wheel drive, the all-wheel drive Sport, and then the all-wheel drive Sport Plus. It's very, very nice. Big money though. Probably the same money as the Kia EV6 GT. Would you have it over that? If you wanted something different, it is premium. So really it's stepping up into the likes of the BMWs and the Mercedes-Benzes and the Audis, etc. That kind of, they're definitely targeting towards the premium brands. They do a kind of a valet experience where they come to you and bring the test drives to you, and then when you need it serviced, they'll pick it up from your place of work or your house, and they give you a loan car, and then servicing is included for the first 3 years. So there's a whole package there with Genesis. But overall, I've enjoyed my time with it today. It's super smooth. We're going to take it out for a drive now, but it has adaptive road monitoring. It monitors the road and adapts the suspension to it. There's sounds as well. We're going to go through some of that. But yeah, that's been the Genesis GV60, and it only comes in electric, whereas the GV70 and the G70 and the GV80 and the G80, some of those come in multi-fuels. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's go for a drive. What's it like driving the EV60 from Genesis? This is in comfort mode. All-wheel drive. Got some reduced speed ahead coming through on Waze. The seating position is lovely. The visibility is great. Nice side door mirrors. Out the back, you've got that strip of a spoiler. Otherwise, it's a really good visibility. It's wide, it's tall. Just you've got that spoiler. And speed sign recognition lets you know when the speed changes. The adaptive road monitoring is good. The seats are lovely, heated, cooled, and massage. You can get the pack where it is the lie flat, so when you're charging and you can really chill out. You've got the blind spot in the driver infotainment cluster. Driver cluster, not the infotainment cluster. Yeah, it's like a next step up for Ioniq 5. It is more Hyundai than it is Kia for sure. And I think it is that because it's premium Hyundai rather than premium Kia. Kia is its own standalone. So currently in comfort mode, eco. On the Sport Plus, there doesn't seem to be snow mode, which I don't know why. We only have the eco and the comfort and sport. We'll put it into sport when we get on the motorway back to Bristol. Getting 2.9 miles per kilowatt hour over the last 60 miles. And that's just me not taking it too handy with it. Seating is good, visibility is good, handling is good, especially with that adaptive road monitoring. 21-inch tires are a bit on the firmer side. But yeah, it's just like a next step up from a Ioniq 5 or an Ioniq 6, which are already really good benchmarks. And in Ireland, both Ioniq 6 recent Car of the Year, Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 recent World Car of the Year. And so, high benchmarks. And this just takes it to the next level. Are we going to ever get it in Ireland? I don't know. Is the market too small? Maybe in a very limited number. I'd like to see them on the road though. I haven't seen any on the road over here yet. They're a very niche brand. And we also have boost mode in the Sport Plus, which gives us maximum torque, 0 to 100 in just over 4 seconds, 0 to 60 in 62 in 4 seconds. Okay, let's see what sport mode is like as we come onto the filter. Let's go up on the right. Currently at 60 miles an hour, 65. Super insulated. You've got the insulated glass in here, so it's super quiet. Small bit of wind noise, but it is a windy day. No problem. See what boost is like. It's there's no need for boost. 10 seconds of it if you needed to overtake. But like, I'm cruising along here at 70 miles an hour. Perfect. Stick it into cruise. Yeah, it's nice. I like the interior. I like the blue. I like a lot about it. There's very little things I don't like about it, in fairness. Some of the styling can be, some people don't like the styling of it, but let me know in the comments what you think. Would a Genesis interest you? There is a premium price tag. What would you have instead of it? Would you have a Polestar 4? Tough competition. Hopefully you've enjoyed the review. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video and share it. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to enjoy the next video too.